Whenever I listen to great singers, there is almost always something in common that I notice they have all seemed to have mastered. Today I want to tell you what this is, and I want to give you an exercise so that you can start mastering this as well. Let's go. Hey, what's up? I'm Tyler Weissong, and I really appreciate you spending some of your time with me today. So something I've noticed that all great singers seem to have mastered, or at least have some level of mastery over, is they can all make this particular adjustment. They don't just drag their speaking voice up to the high notes. There's a thinning to the vocal cords and an adjustment in the resonance. And this allows them to sing really high, but without hurting themselves. I call this adjustment a mixed voice, but what we call it isn't as important as experiencing the sensation that accompanies this adjusted place. I want to give you an exercise right now that's going to help you experience what it feels like to make this adjustment. Okay, so I call this exercise straw lips. So what you're gonna do is make a really narrow opening in your lips, like you're blowing or whistling. Feel some cold air on your hand. And then just turn your voice on while still feeling the same amount of cold air. So on the top there, I made an adjustment. It's so vivid, you'll experience it immediately. Now, if you pull the air back, and you're straining, you're cutting off your air. So you have to make sure you feel that same amount of cold air on your hand as you're going up the entire scale. And you can take this, all the way up through your range and just keep feeling what that adjusted place feels like. What you want to do after that is follow it immediately with a vowel and see if you can follow the same pathway up this vertical. I notice that the voice kind of feels outside of me in a way. I kind of feel like a helmet of resonance as I do it. Now, although I feel stuff up here, I don't go up there. I stay down here, and if anything, I bring the note down to me. I just notice that my voice seems outside of me, maybe even above my head. It's so crucial to start seeing if you can sing lyrics from this adjusted place. Climb on board, we'll go slow, high tempo, light and dark, hold me hard and mellow. So I've been training this for over half of my life now, and I have been obsessed with vocal technique for a long time. There have been many times where I got so discouraged I wanted to quit, I wanted to give up, but I didn't. I just kept going. And if you just stick with this and you do some of these simple things and you learn these simple principles, you will get it. Now, as amazing as this exercise is, it could never replace a systematic approach to building your voice. So if you are someone who is serious about this and you are committed to building your voice, I made something for you. It's called Vertical Voice Academy. It is my life's work thus far on building and developing the entire voice. If that's something you're interested in, I have a link for you down below. Can I just encourage you for a minute? Human beings are very fascinating. They seem to always follow through on with who they believe they are. We all form these beliefs about ourselves 5, 10, 15, 20, even 30 years ago. We formed these beliefs about ourselves. I love the story and really the analogy of the elephant. When they have these baby elephants that they're training to be in the circus, they tie ropes around their necks and the other end of a rope to this huge stake that they drill into the ground. And the baby elephant fights and fights and fights, and it realizes it's not strong enough to break free. So eventually it decides to quit and it stops fighting. And they do this long enough so that when it is an adult and it's definitely strong enough to break free, all they do is tie the rope around its neck, and then they just put the other end of the rope on the ground. And the elephant doesn't move. It formed the belief early in its life that it wasn't strong enough. I wonder if the same might be true for you. Have you formed beliefs about yourself that are holding you back from becoming the singer or person that you want to be? I love this quote: "A belief is just a thought that you keep thinking." Jim Rohn always said, if you don't like how things are, then change it. You're not a tree. I hope you liked this video today. If you did, give me a thumbs up, give me a like. And if you haven't yet, hit subscribe and join the family so that way you'll be notified when I release more videos just like this one. Until next time.